How do I find time to practice drawing? I mean, I got school, I got work, I got family, I got friends, I got 99 problems plus one. How do I find time to get some practice in? Well, Grasshopper, the first step is yes, sir. My name is Innerman, creator of the Innerman Arts channel. This is where I document my journey to become a great artist, creator, and storyteller in order to provide relevant information to any of you that decide to undertake a similar endeavor. We all have certain goals that we aspire to reach, and in order to reach them, we have to do certain things on a daily basis. I myself want to be great at art and writing so I can make my own stories and characters. Therefore, I'd like to share a few tips and tricks that I use myself in order to increase my productivity and focus. Make sure you punch that subscribe button in the face, slap that bell upside the head, slap that notification bell upside the head, and drop a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel. Let's proceed to today's episode. Tip number 1 is prioritization. Ever since I started this journey to improve my art skills, I realized that prioritizing things you have to do, like getting some practice in to draw, gives you a superpower. No, ladies and gentlemen, I am not capping. That superpower is tunnel vision. By using prioritization, you're able to eliminate any time wasters in your life or things that don't move you one step closer to your goal, like Netflix, Twitch, YouTube, all that jazz. A pretty slick method of prioritization that I use is grabbing a journal, then writing down a few activities that will help propel you forward when it comes to achieving your goals. You can divide these activities up into categories. Me, for instance, I divide my activities up into personal, side hustle, and Innerman, which is basically everything that's related to growing this channel. And then I start writing down all the activities for each category, as well as an approximate duration for those activities. So for instance, I gotta get good at character art, so obviously I need to practice, right? Since that is related to this channel, I plug it into the Innerman category, and then I put an approximate duration, so how much time I'm going to spend on this activity, which is usually about 2 hours. Mind you, these categories are completely arbitrary, and it's up to you to decide how you want to classify each of the activities you're going to be doing for a particular day. Another reason why I believe this method is pretty helpful is because it's sort of like a data dump. You have all these thoughts in your head that are distracting you, so you're thinking like, should I be doing this, should I be doing that? Should I be attending to this? Should I be attending to that? What should I be doing? Writing all your activities down on paper, I believe, helps to put all those thoughts down, and then you can prioritize them from there. Tip number 2 is sacrifices. You know how much I sacrificed? This tip goes hand in hand with prioritization. When you decide that you want to actually learn a skill or like do something or achieve whatever kind of goal, you have to come to the realization that it's going to cost you something. So for me, that cost is cutting down on the amount of time I watch YouTube, cutting down on the amount of time I watch Twitch, all that stuff. Maybe cutting down on the amount of time I spend hanging out with the homies, But you have to decide what are the things that are going to get you closer to achieving a certain goal. Now, I am not perfect. Sometimes I find myself wanting to fall back into beating that brand spanking new island on Pop Tropica, or just grinding it out in Duck Life on Cool Math Games. With that being said, it's up to you to decide where you want to spend most of your time and your energy in order to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish in your life. The power is in your hands. You've got the touch. You've got the power! Tip number 3 is time blocking. So let's say you've been following each and every one of these steps like a legend, right? You wrote down all the stuff you want to do for today, right? What comes next? Well, after you've written down all the stuff you want to do for today and you prioritize them, then you want to open up something like Google Calendar and actually start scheduling your time. So let's use me as an example, obviously. I write down in my journal that I want to practice art for approximately 2 hours. Then I go to Google Calendar and set that time. So for instance 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. That means I'm starting at 1 p.m. and I'm stopping at 3 p.m. Find that doing this not only allows you to know what you should be doing at a specific time, but it also allows you to know when you should be stopping so you can move on to the next activity. And you're not left wondering, oh, what should I be doing? Should I be doing this right now, or what's going on? You don't have to worry about that stuff. You already have a schedule. That actually leads me into the 4th tip, which is day reviews. At the end of the day, typically on the right hand side of my journal, I just write down a simple day review. Now the day review basically summarizes my day and it answers the questions of, did I do everything I said I was going to do for today? And if not, why? I believe that writing a day review or a summary of your day helps to identify your tendencies, the environment you're in, and as well as the distractions that you experience. Personally, I've lost count at the amount of times I've neglected my art studies for the sake of doing a speed run on FCAT Explorer. After you write your day review down, you can do sort of like an evaluation, you know. And by evaluating your day review, you're able to pick up on the things that you need to work on and think of some solutions to, you know, make your day a bit more productive. And don't worry if you slack up on one day and you don't write a day review, you don't write down all the stuff you want to accomplish, you don't time block. It's just like going to the gym. I know this is like a cliche thing, but it works, right? It's kind of like going to the gym. It's sort of like a mind muscle that you have to build up over time. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this tip. Now, if you want to join me on this journey to become a great artist, creator, and storyteller, punch that subscribe button in the face, slap that bell upside the head so you don't miss a single episode when it releases, and drop a like and a comment. Check out the description for our social media links and the podcast, and don't forget to check out the previous videos on the channel. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Innerman for Innerman Arts, signing off.